Hi everyone, this is the Lady Strange. Welcome to my altar room and to a weekly collective reading. Now, public service announcement, if it matters or not. This is probably going to be my last collective reading for a while, or maybe permanently, as it is my channel, and it seems like the algorithm does not find my efforts favorable. Even though I don't edit my channel or do flashy things, yeah, I will be doing another video talking about the Witch's Black Lynch. Yes, I'm wrathful. Yes. So let's put it that way. But let's do the collective reading and see what comes forth. I have already connected with my guides and the deities, spirits, entities, and demons I work with, along with my own divinity. So yes, a little angry here and a little vampiric energy as I watched Nosferatu last night. So the decks that are set forth for this week, which is for the week of March 2nd already of 2025. So a new month, new beginning, yes. So the beautiful Gothic Tarot I will be reading with this week. I will be again using the Syrian Black Shadow, Syrian Shadows, Black Shadows, yeah, feeling black. Yes, I'll be using this deck as an oracle to accompany my reading, and of course, no surprise, the 100 Man Oracle, also by Syrian Shadows. Lusty, beautiful decks. So, with that being said, I am also using, as inspired by Nosferatu, and the decks have stepped forth, and my energy, Bloody Kisses. So, yes, a song about vampires and such by my favorite band, Typo Negative. A gloom metal band. So, yes, and if you know, you know, and you understand or have affinity for them, hail. So, let's see here. What does this collective, what embodies this collective this week? Or the energy? What represents this collective this week and the energies they embody or need to embody to have a fruitful and effective and empowered week? So they want me to take the top one as they're starting to jump. One of my favorite cards in this deck is by Joseph Vargo. Death. So this collective embodies death. Now, death is not physical death or ailments. It is the ability to change and herald change in their life and to embrace the cycles or what needs to be broken away. So this week, the collective, we did get death in the recent past couple weeks too as something as part of a reading. But this collective needs to embody their death energy. That is, what do we need to let go to bring about new change and cycles, that which no longer serves us or our relationships or our day-to-day experiences, but to herald change, to let, as they say, bleed away what does no longer serve us. It's time to let go. It's time to face the death of things that no longer bring us joy, or we want to carry forth on our path, or with the challenges that we're all feeling and we all know are coming, whether they're big or small, or may not happen. But again, death energy is great because I work with it. It is empowering when you can reflect on yourself and your relationships and your life and your past and let the past fall away and to bring forth new changes. Like this shows, you see the moon, the crescent, but you also see the heralding of a crow here and standing forth. We all face death each and every day. Without death, there cannot be life, and without life, there cannot be death, as I always say. So embody that. Embody the cycles of your life and what you're letting fall away and what you need to face and fall away. So this week, the collective is death energy. Those that resonate with this, yes. So let's see what the actual collective needs to know this week to have a fruitful, empowered, embodied week, to embrace their cycles, their endings and their beginnings, and that which is in between, and to what they need to release. And your ability to use your power to release and discern, and to embrace changes and cycles as by your embodiment of death energy. I see that you're letting a lot fall away and letting things in the past go and let rest so you can move forward. Wonderful. Just like myself, as I'm part of this collective also. And again, take away what resonates. This is just a general reading. And she has spoken already, meaning the Gothic Tarot. We have, what a great card to start off with for the energy of this week, Ace of Pentacles. Pentacles are having to do with grounding, having to do with the material realm, what we can see that is tangible in our life, the efforts we have made, the success, that which has materialized, that which we have, we possess, our blessings in our abundance. But it's also the aces are the beginning of a path or energy. So I do see that this collective in this week is going to bring about very grounded energy through those changes and through that death energy by the efforts. You are beginning new learning, new growth, possibly a new job or looking for a new job, changing things in your home, getting ready for the change of the seasons. We're all ready for that, I'm certain, to move into spring, especially if you are in the northern hemisphere. So yes, but growth, embracing beginnings, embracing your foundations, bringing your earth, air, fire, and water, and spirit as embodied by this pentacle. So it is going to be a fruitious week, and we're going to have also stability, I see. So through the death energies and the changes of what we let go, we are bringing about efforts and change. So the next one they want me to take from the top is going to be the lovely Knight of Wands. So we have a fire energy or action. So again, as you can see, use your wings. That's what I'm seeing here and being guided with. Use your wings on this and stand forth. Take action, but in an empowered way, and think you're going to move forward through those death energies of what you released and are releasing, and through the creation of the Ace of Pentacles to have a grounded week. And by taking empowered action, you're moving forth. I do see change, possibly change of residence, again, change of job, and change of perspective this week. And taking one from the bottom, as that's what I'm being told to do. And let's see what we have here. I do not read in word unless I'm told. And that is very appropriate. Queen of Pentacles. So again, another Pentacles, another Earth energy. So we have one fire for this week in the center of two Earth energies. So you're going to embody through those cycles and the embodiment of this collective who's reflecting death and the ability to be flexible and adaptable through change and embracing endings and beginnings and endings of beginnings and in between. You should be embodying, and you will be embodying Queen of Pentacles. You're going to be embodying maturity, working with what you have, your resources. This Queen is about looking at what she has and the blessings and what she has accomplished, at least in the regular Rider-Waite Smith. This is still a Rider-Waite Smith's deck. So again, this is embody your abundance, your resources, your knowledge, your strengths, and bring it into your grounded efforts to work with what you are continuing to create and materialize, and all those efforts and the changes that are being heralded and coming, and the messages of that fire energy of taking action, but taking it in a grounded effort, looking at it without being overly zealous, but being slow and grounding to bring into your physical world and your physical areas and assistance and relationships. And let's see what this has here. We're going to go next with this one. So what is going to clarify for this collective of what you're using your energies of cycles and beginnings and endings, and embracing that adaptability and change and transformation, energies of death, using those transformation and transmutation. What are we going to be using in this collective, as I'm part of it, for the Ace of Pentacles, with the changes that are coming, that we're materializing and have created, and bringing in a grounded effort of, like the Queen does, to work with what we have, to bring about tangible results, and taking very discerning efforts, with like that Knight is, and using our wings. We all have wings, but using them to propel us forward with the messages we'll be receiving to have an effective, empowered week. So what does this collective need to know? Just going to use the keywords. Well, I pulled this one for myself earlier. It jumped out. And, of course, I believe last week, awakening. Awakening like the vampire. We're awakening our spirit, our truth, our discernment, and what we want to materialize in our world, and working with what we have, meaning our personal world and how we affect our world and what we're creating, and our relationships, our home life, our job, and that which is what we can do, which is tangible. That means working with our truth, our knowledge, our relationships, letting the past go, awakening to a future. No matter what our future may bring, we're awakened and ready to embrace it as best as we can, and working with our resources like the Queen of Pentacles does with maturity. And Jane told us to take one more, and opposition. So yes, that does make sense for the energy I'm feeling overall, and have been feeling with what we know is coming in our world, no matter where we live and what our relationships are, our jobs, our experiences. Despite opposition, we should be aware of it and be awakened to it, because there's a lot coming, and it's just going to continue to come, no matter, again, what place of the world you're in, or what you believe, or what your interactions or relationships or changes you bring. There is going to be opposition. There always is, in adversarial energies. There's going to be more. I do feel that this week there is going to be some things that, like a brick wall, and things we need to push through in a healthy, empowered way, with that Knight of Wands is reflecting. But we're awakened to it. This collective is very aware, and it's going to continue to awaken, especially this week, to truths and what they've fallen away or need to do. Shed your skin like the serpent, that type of thing, because embracing change, even though I have a hard time with it too, I mean, I'm not being hypocritical, just being honest here, it is best to face our fears and our anxieties and transform ourselves and transmute our situations as best as we can. We can't control everything else in the world or our environment, but we control our own selves and how we respond and react. And let's see what the Haunted Manor Oracle has. This one for the top and one from the bottom. We have the Fountain. So check in with yourself. There is an appearance of a water energy, so to say, to break through that very grounded energy with emotions. Check in with yourself, check in with your feelings, and again, how you are bringing yourself joy and what you're bringing down to trickle down that is going to bring you into the grounded, materialized energies of the Queen of Pentacles, and being focused on your resources and bringing about materialization and what's being offered to you. New paths, new jobs, possibly a new home, finances, learning. Again, the offer is probably endless or different for each of us in this that resonates with this. So again, check in with yourself. It's best to always acknowledge your feelings and, of course, process them effectively instead of regressing them. Do not regress them or push them down, but feel them effectively and process and let go if need be. And see what brings joy. And finally, the water wheel, another appearance of another water. So we have 2 earthy cards and 2 watery cards and 1 fire in here. So a bit of the 4 elements, as we say. The only thing we don't have is air, but last week that made up for it. It was all swords. So here's where it's bringing that back into perspective. No more overthinking, I guess. So, better days. Yep, better days are coming. Wow, that's great. And look at all the light in that too. You see that illumination? So remember that better days are coming despite the heaviness one might feel and of your emotions, and letting go and releasing. There is better days are coming, and there is better days this week because we are grounded. We are mindful and aware and awakening to our truth and what's happening in our lives and what we need to do and what we need to speak about, what we need to show, what we need to embrace, but most of all, let it fucking die. So, again, I hope this finds you all well, and I hope this resonates with you. If you do enjoy or resonate with my readings at all or connect, please let me know, because I may or may not continue to do so, but for the most part, watch my original PSA if you got to this point. Yes, the algorithm doesn't favor me or small channels despite our efforts or how much we put in and discern. But again, that may mean that I can use my time more effectively elsewhere. And again, I do value your comments, your likes, and subscribing, or even if you're passing through, as I value yours. So with that, stay strange, and I hope you have all a great grounded week.